Hey guys, it's Matt in Japan and coming at you with another Transformers Cyberverse figure. Again, I wasn't going to pick any of these guys up. I was mainly interested in the Ultra Class Grimlock and this guy. So here we have Decepticon Shockwave. Wave Cannon is his gimmick. Take a quick look at the packaging. Got some really cool artwork on there. I love the art on there. And again, going for, just the overall aesthetic look of this guy, I just really like. Like I said before, I'm not too into the gimmick thing. Haven't bought a Shockwave in a long time. So I thought I'd give him a try. So yeah, Wave Cannon, Decepticon Shockwave, Decepticon logo there. Transformers, product information on the bottom. On the side, again, you get some shots of different characters. There's Starscream. I'm not sure who that middle guy is, the guy in the purple. I think he's from the second wave. She. If you guys know, let me know. I think I just saw pictures of her posted online. I forgot her name. And of course, Megatron. Action Attackers, Warrior Class. And then on the back, we have Decepticon Shockwave, Function, Twisted Scientist. That's a very appropriate name for him. And you get the Convert to Activate gimmick, Wave Cannon. And him in his robot mode. And him in his alt mode. Which some people are calling a tank of some sorts. I don't really see the tank thing. It looks like some sort of weird alien bug or spider looking thing to me. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about that alt mode, but robot mode looks really cool. So converts in 9 steps. So yeah, let's get him out and see what he's like. Okay, so here's Transformers Cyberverse Shockwave out of the packaging. And one thing to note, when he comes out of the box, these are flipped like this. So at first I thought, oh, these are his feet, but then you actually have to pull his feet out there. So anyways, taking a look at him, sort of the classic G1 Shockwave look, and that's really cool. I really like the way this guy looks. His head sculpt is cool. His little antenna, actually his little antenna move. They can move back and forth. So just take a quick look at his posability here. His head cannot move, only his antenna. His arms can do a full 360 and they can go in and out. There's elbow bend. And his laser cannon here, because of transformation, it can go in and out like that. Oops. And it can come off too, so that does not look like it's just on a very shallow peg there. His other arm, same thing. You get the same posability. Nothing. Oop, that part comes up for transformation. Nothing at the waist. Legs are on a ball joint, so you can get in and out, back and forth. There is a thigh swivel, so that's kind of nice. And there is a bend at the knee, so it actually goes pretty far. So you can at least get some decent poses out of this guy. And then, like I said, out of the box, he comes like this, and then you pull his feet out. So you do get a little bit of posability in the foot and the ankle there. All in all, not a bad little figure. One thing I'm not, again, these things with the gimmicks and stuff, and I know they're made for little kids, and I'm sure they will get a lot of fun out of the gimmick and stuff. But yeah, I was just kind of fooling around with the gimmick, and it's, at least on my version here, it's a little stiff. So basically you have the wave cannon in the back here, and it pulls up over his shoulder, and then as you pull it up, the little wave cannon comes out, and then you have these sort of sculpted pink wave looking shot here. I mean, it's all right in robot mode. It's not bad, but I do think I like it better without it. And actually, that does look kind of cool. Just has him packing that in the back there, just kind of like the silhouette of the cannon back there. One thing I really like about this figure is the paint. Just the way it's actually, mine is a little bit sloppy here in the paint job. I have to touch that up. But just you know, with the purple and the pink in there, the Decepticon logo, and I love these little lines, these accent lines on the arms. Those are great on each arm, and also the knees have a little pink stripe there. You get some silver paint on the side. So I mean, for a little, you know, for a little warrior class, this is not bad. And plus, you get some paint on the wave cannon too, on the back here. So yeah, not a bad little figure for what it is. Like I said, this guy I was really interested in getting too. So let's do a quick comparison of him. And so let's take RID Warrior Class Starscream here and just give him a quick comparison. And as you can see, I think Starscream is a little bit taller. They're pretty similar actually. I think just because of the cannon here and his shoulders, it's a little bit hard to tell the scale, but they actually scale pretty nicely together. So not a whole lot of difference as far as the class size between RID and this new Cyberverse line. So yeah, they scale pretty good together. So yeah, let's get Starscream out of there, and let's get this guy in his, I don't know what you would call it, tank mode, I guess. Again, I don't really see the tank thing going on, but we shall see. Okay, so here we have Shockwave in his, you know, in air quotes here, tank mode. And it's just, it's a mess. It's very uninspired. The transformation is hardly, I mean, you can't even hardly call it a transformation. It's basically just him on all fours, and the chest piece kind of covers his head here. Yeah, it's very disappointing. But again, for what it is, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. I will be keeping him in his robot mode for sure. So just a quick look. There's not much to see here, really. Again, he's just, you know, he's kind of bent over, bent backwards on his hands and knees. You know, what happened to Shockwave being a gun, or like, you know, a real tank, or like a vehicle, or like a jet, or anything? I mean, this is just. Hopefully, the bigger. I think they're coming out with a bigger size class of him. I don't know. I think it might be the same mode. I saw some pictures online yesterday. I think it's an Ultra Class Shockwave. I think with a different gimmick. I could be wrong, but it looks like the same exact alt mode. So, you know, people calling this a tank, that's a stretch. That is a big stretch. And in the alt mode, you can use his wave cannon. And here is a lever. So you can see the spring inside there. So you pull the lever. And in the alt mode, just one of the wave cannons comes out, because it's hindered. The other one's hindered by this part here. So yeah, so you can just kind of pull that, and whoop, yeah, that will happen. Yeah, so that's the gimmick. It's not great. It's way better in robot mode. So yeah, let's get him back into robot mode here, and basically just you know, do things in reverse. Again, it's not a very difficult transformation. Turn the legs around, pull the feet out, and you're pretty much done. And there he is back in. Oh, and pull his laser cannon out. Whoop, and break his arm off. There we go. Again, these are real shallow, very shallow pegs in there, so that comes off very easily. So I could see if kids were playing with this, you know, that's gonna happen. Anyways, pull up his antenna, and there he is back in robot mode. Yeah, like I said, he you know, he's got some posability. He's cool. He looks great. Love the colors. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, I don't have his feet all the way in there. You know, aesthetic wise, love the colors, love the paint. You know, definitely Shockwave, definitely a throwback to his G1 self. But the gimmick and the alt mode just kind of doesn't do it for me. So anyways, yeah, I got this, like I said before, these figures are coming into Japan via Yahoo Auction, and then I actually got this guy off of eBay, but he was very hard to find, and he's way overpriced, and people are just totally scalping him for, you know, way too much money. So I actually got a decent deal on him. So yeah, so for Transformers Cyberverse Shockwave, Wave Cannon Shockwave. This has been Matt in Japan. Have a good one.